The Parody Family sets the stage in their lively and somewhat disorganized home, a place bursting with the energy and eccentricities of each family member. Dad. Always wearing a grin and armed with relentless optimism, he tries his hand at DIY home projects, often with more enthusiasm than skill, leading to humorous yet harmless mishaps. Mom. Grounded and practical, she navigates the family's chaos with a planner in one hand and a cup of ever-necessary coffee in the other. Often serving as the voice of reason, she possesses a talent for resolving crises with innovative, though occasionally unconventional, solutions. Son. A tech whiz, this sibling is nearly always seen with a device in hand, constantly upgrading the home with smart gadgets, some of which perplex even him. His room is a labyrinth of wires and screens. Younger daughter. The free spirit of the family, often found in a costume, turning every corner of the house into a part of their imaginative adventures. Their cheerful chaos brings life to even the most ordinary days. Grandparents. A duo of delightful contrasts, with one grandparent trying to stay hip with the latest trends, and the other recounting exaggerated tales of the good old days. Their attempts to merge old-fashioned ways with the modern world often lead to comical outcomes. The pets. The family pets are a spectacle themselves, featuring a theatrically inclined dog who frequently rescues family members from imaginary perils, a cat with an uncanny ability to manipulate household electronics, perplexing and delighting everyone, and a tortoise that curiously sleeps upside down whenever strangers are in the house.
Episode 1, Science Fair.
As the school science fair looms, the siblings, a tech-savvy teenager and a whimsical younger child, must collaborate to craft something remarkable. Despite initial squabbles and several botched attempts at compromise, they merge their ideas into a singular invention, a robot that creates abstract art. The teenager codes the robot with intricate algorithms to identify colors and patterns, while the younger sibling brings a playful flair by outfitting it with an array of paint sprayers and glitter cannons. On the day of the science fair, their invention starts off as a hit. The robot begins painting a beautiful, colorful canvas, attracting a crowd of impressed onlookers. However, the siblings' lack of testing soon becomes apparent. The robot, overwhelmed by the sensory overload of the busy fair, malfunctions spectacularly. It starts spraying paint and glitter uncontrollably, turning the school gym into a chaotic, albeit colorful mess.
Episode 2, The Anniversary Misadventure.
Excited to rekindle their romance, the parents meticulously plan a night out without the kids. They book what they believe to be a cozy, secluded restaurant recommended by a friend. Dressed in their finest, they leave with high hopes, entrusting the grandparents with the kids. Due to a mix-up in names, they prepare for the wrong venue. They have forgotten their reservation confirmation, but decide to wing it, confident in their memory of the restaurant's name. Arriving at their supposed destination, they find themselves at a loud, bustling family diner bearing a similar name to the upscale eatery they intended. After a less-than-romantic meal amidst the diner's chaos, they seek out a more intimate setting to end the evening. They recall a friend mentioning a party nearby and, assuming it's an open invitation, they head over. Upon arrival, it becomes clear it's a private celebration. Before they can quietly retreat, they are mistaken for the night's surprise guests, leading to an awkward yet hilarious entrance. With no graceful exit in sight, they decide to embrace the situation. They join the party, turning their series of mistakes into an unexpected adventure.
Episode 3, Grandparents' Day Gone Wrong.
Early in the morning, the grandparents announce their plan to manage the household for the day. They dismiss the parents for a day of relaxation and begin their old-fashioned approach to housekeeping and childcare. The grandparents, equipped with traditional methods, face the first hurdle with modern technology. Attempts to use the smart home system result in comical errors, like accidentally triggering the alarm instead of turning on the TV, and the smart vacuum becomes a runaway menace under their watch. In the kitchen, the grandparents opt to cook a large, old-style family meal. Their refusal to use modern appliances like the microwave or food processor turns cooking into an all-day affair, filled with forgotten recipes and multiple trips to the grocery store. Later in the evening, deciding the kids need more fresh air, the grandparents organize outdoor games that soon go awry. A simple game of catch evolves into an unintentional mud fight, and an attempt at gardening turns into a minor flood in the backyard. As the day ends, the house is in disarray, but the laughter echoing through the rooms is genuine. The grandparents realize the value in some modern conveniences, while the rest of the family appreciates the effort and love behind the grandparents' methods. Later, the family enjoys a slightly overcooked but hearty meal, sharing stories of the day's events.
Episode 4, Holiday Hassles.
The family is excitedly planning their holiday. Each member suggests activities that reflect their personal interests, from hiking and bird watching to fishing and stargazing. They decide to incorporate everyone's ideas, aiming for the ultimate family holiday. The chaos starts with overpacked bags, forgotten essentials, and a debate over the necessity of various gadgets and comfort items. The teenager insists on bringing his electronic devices, while the grandparents pack traditional board games and books, and the younger child insists on taking numerous toys. Upon arrival at the campsite, the family struggles with setting up tents. Instructions are lost, poles are mixed up, and the result is a collection of lopsided and unstable shelters. The teens' late-night stargazing is interrupted by curious raccoons, attracted by improperly stored food. Meanwhile, the little girl's enthusiasm for making wildlife friends leads to a hilarious yet harmless encounter with a skunk. Exhausted but entertained, the family gathers around the campfire at the end of the day. They share stories of their mishaps and laughter, realizing that despite everything going wrong, they enjoyed a memorable holiday together.
Episode 5, The Misfit Pets Show.
The family owns a collection of eclectic pets, each with its own quirks. There's a dog that can howl tunes resembling old pop songs, a cat that walks on its hind legs, and a turtle that seems to play dead with dramatic flair. Inspired by a flyer for a local pet show, the children convince the family to enter their pets, pitching it as a fun day out and a chance to show off their pets' unique abilities. During rehearsal, the dog is stubbornly off-key, the cat refuses to walk on cue, and the turtle is uncooperatively lively. Despite these setbacks, the family perseveres, with each member taking on roles to coax the best performances out of their unusual pets. On the day of the show, the audience is initially bewildered, but soon charmed by the genuine and heartfelt performances. The dog's musical howls, combined with the cat's awkward hind leg dance and the turtle's dying act, turn from misfits to crowd favorites. Their act ends up being the highlight of the show, winning them an award for Most Unconventional Act. Despite their failures, the family learns valuable lessons about love, resilience, and the importance of humor. They realize that it's their unique flaws and failures that bring them closer together. They recount their misadventures, laughing at themselves and appreciating each other's quirks. Perfection is overrated, and it's the imperfections that make life and family truly special. Thank you for watching.
For more videos and stories, please subscribe the channel.